A disclosure of the potentially sensitive subject matter covered in this episode of Roll Call can be found in the episode description.
In the southwestern corner of the world of Mirabella lies the Outlands, a hostile but enticing territory that seems to draw folks of all kinds. Want to meet a few? Well then, how's about a little roll call?
I'm Ben Pimental, and I play Alden Ambergris, a man with as many secrets as coins in his pouch.
I'm Gurkowski, and I play Percival, Wynnemark. I don't try to be the best, it just keeps happening.
I'm S.J. Nelson, and I play Madge Smalls. All I have is a ladle and a dream and some visions.
I'm Shaylee Bowman, and I play Kaia Vaeloris. I am just trying to master the storm inside me.
I'm Patrick Holt, and I play Twig. He's got a bit of an attitude, so don't poke the bear.
I'm Stone Mountain, and I play Zero, and I'm just a guy, just a regular guy. No magic here, no sir. Don't worry about it.
And pulling the strings as the game master, it's me, JP Coletta. So, let's jump into this episode of Roll Call. Now, when we last left our heroes, having narrowly survived an encounter with the Sand Shark Patriarch, our heroes crossed the Dead Lake in hot pursuit of the Rustbrand outlaw gang, following the twisted metal spires of the once glorious outpost of Iron Hook Crossing, a ghost town, by all accounts. But as two guards dressed in familiar-looking red cloaks questioned you, you successfully convinced them that you were the performers for the festival, and they let you in to see the boss. Not Silas, but Samuel. And as the doors opened, you found yourself not in a tumbleweed-infested ghost town, but a bustling metropolis preparing for a festival of some kind. Norx attempted to use magic to discern what was going on, but was immediately tackled by Julia, the sheriff or high marshal, and told that magic is forbidden. And she's on high alert because members of the Black Inquest are here, including one Lieutenant Stark. She told you to wait for Samuel at the Gear and Sprocket and not to move a muscle. There, you met Friar Horatio, a cleric of Faber, doing some holy work here. As you got to talking to him, you realized that he was perhaps related to this Father Brian that you were looking for. And then, interestingly enough, as he was explaining to you about the town and what he does here, he offered to take you out of town to a town called Rivetfall, a mining town just across the way, to get some supplies and meet in the morning. However, Percival asked him a very, very interesting question as pieces began to piece together. Percival asked him for the year, to which he responded, 3007, where you thought it was supposed to be 3026, realizing it was in fact 19 years ago, according to him. And that's where we left off. So, how's it happen?
We have to go back to the future. Sorry.
We're gonna get sued.
I'm pretty sure Kaia is still in the bathroom. Pretty sure.
Besides Kaia, we all were here.
That is true.
Nearby this scene, right? We all got that revelation.
Yes,
in the
everyone is sitting at the bar except for Kaia, who is in the bathroom for some reason. Well, I mean, I guess I know the reason, but
when you gotta go, you gotta go. When nature calls. Great.
Well, that's great news. I would love to just talk to my friends for a second. I assume everyone just heard that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So either we are in the past, which I know a little bit about time magic. I don't believe we're actually in the past. We could be. I don't know that much about it, but they might think they're in the past. Something is weird with this timeline.
It's... this is... We could be in like a bubble. Like, I don't think we went... Well, we could have. It seems like it could be three things. One, either they think they're in the past, which is... Something else must be going on if people have ever visited here, even if it's a ghost town. If some people have ever visited and been like, hey, it's not a ghost town, it's full of a bunch of people who think they're in the past. Either they can't leave again, which means we're in real trouble, or that's not what's going on. Two would be, we stepped through some barrier and really were sent to the past, and if we went out of town, we'd still be in the past out of town. Or third, some radius is in the past.
It's
Some
like a trapped in
chronal
time kind
explosion or like thing happened where this blast area is stuck in a loop or stuck in the past or something. And it seems like maybe... Do we know when... Oh, we should ask Kaia. Let's go get Kaia from the bathroom.
Coincidentally, Kaia's coming back from the bathroom after a mental breakdown, assuming. I think she thought that Kaelin was involved with this. But
what's that thing that like meme that was going around that was like, "Are you in the right headspace to receive information that might hurt you?" Zero's giving that energy as you walk up. Hey. How was the bathroom? Not details. I just.
Why does it? No, I was just like, I just needed a second.
For sure.
Okay.
What?
You might need another second. So, Father.
We're in the past.
We're just talking to him for a second, and he thinks it's 19 years in the past.
Okay. Is he okay? Does he need a doctor or somebody? Does he need to...
Just to rule something out, can I just go up to the bartender and be like, hey, I hurt my head. What year is it? And day?
Well,
Kevin, right? Kevin the bartender.
Does anybody remember what accent Kevin had? I'm sorry.
Ooh, it's been 2 months.
So
I'm sorry, I
funny.
simply wrote
so
down his
long.
name.
Nobody
Did
wrote
not
down.
write down his accent.
I wrote down his name, his height, his weight, his eye
Go easy on
color,
yourself. He could just like be an American.
but not his accent.
I didn't
Swedish
write down his
accent.
special skills or
Yeah, it's
anything like
100%
that.
Swedish.
You know,
It was
keep-
Swedish.
Keep,
Yeah.
keep this
Madge
Swedish
remembers it was Swedish.
Keep this.
This is
Keep this
staying
in.
in.
Madge portended.
I don't know
Percival
if
is
I
a
can do a
monk
Swedish
and
accent, but let's find out.
Percival is a monk and Kevin is Swedish.
I'm so excited for this.
What year is it? This is just Irish. What year is it? Well, it's first a bounty, 3007. Must have hit your head pretty hard there.
I sure did.
Gotta get you another drink.
Is that
Yes,
wise?
it's on him. I gesture to Percival.
Oh,
Well, yes.
deep pockets. All right. I'll go for top shelf. He whisks himself away.
Zero's instantly in a better mood. Things are horrible, but Zero's like, wait, I should have been doing this every time we walked into an establishment.
Yeah, figure that one out. We should have done a little bit earlier.
We
for
might
sure.
be stuck in a time loop of death, but
We
top
still
shelf,
have
let's
rich
go.
friends, and that's new for us.
Percival does that thing where he reaches trying to grab a copper, but like all that start coming out is gold. So eventually he just gives up and just puts a gold
No
on
small
the-
bills.
Flipping through your stack of hundreds to find the 20s. Of course you are.
I know I have one in here, but like,
Is this enough?
It's too much work.
I don't.
I don't know what this is worth.
Once I get my drink, I come back to the group and go, bad news or good news, it's not the friar. He's not confused. Either everyone's confused or it really is 19 years ago.
JP,
Yes.
Having been in like the main square and also in this bar area, have we seen any like military types other than the main sheriff lady?
Not that you've run into, no.
But we've heard about one other. Aren't they called High Inquisitors? Whatever
The
Lieutenant
Black
Stark
Inquest?
is. Black
Yes.
Inquest. High Marshal Black Inquest. But I don't think we've seen any of them.
And of course, the two guards that accosted you on your like Statler and Waldorf.
Okay. In that case, looking around at like not necessarily the structures because I expect them to be different out here, but like the clothes that people are wearing and things like that. Having been in the Guildlands my entire life and having been a part of an aristocratic family who's all into fashion and all that nonsense, how out of fashion, how out of season are the clothes that I'm seeing? Like 20 years?
No roll required. Every single person by your metric here is dressed in a style you would describe as perhaps retro.
Yeah.
Certainly not keeping up with the high fashion of the day.
Everybody here is dressed like my granny in old pictures.
Everyone's just like your grandma. Yeah, so it really seems like it's 19 years ago.
Yeah, unless they got a lot of secondhand stores out here, I don't.
JP,
Yeah.
there was the red cloaks that they were wearing for the festival. Do those look like what the Rust brands are like? What we know as like a Rust brand cloak?
They are perfectly identical to the Rust brand cloaks. Down to the pin of the sickle and the sword on the brooch.
Okay. Another idea. This might be a bubble. Because Kaia, have the Rust friends always worn those red cloaks?
Yeah. As long as I've been around, yeah.
Well, we might be seeing when those were first made. Because these all look really new, and those ones look, I don't know, 19 years old?
Kaia, I am. I just sit back and I think.
Kaia, as you're going into your mind palace, if I could add on another question, because this is why I came to find you from the bathroom. When did the red cloaks start showing up? Like, when did they start raiding or like attacking Desgrith, roughly?
It was fairly recently, Kaia. It was
That's what I
within
thought.
the past like couple of weeks. Probably hasn't even been a month.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you say that.
No. I like a couple weeks, I think. Maybe.
Oh.
Hey, y'all. I'm real sorry to interrupt your whisper session.
No, please.
I am still here. But
hi.
Hey,
I'm real sorry to bother y'all, but I do have to get going. I'm still I've got a little time-sensitive thing, but more than willing to meet y'all tomorrow morning outside, and I can take y'all over to Rivet Fall if y'all are still interested.
yes.
Sure.
That'd be great.
We'll see you then.
All
Take
right.
care of
Yeah,
your
you'll take us there.
time-sensitive matter.
Thank Thank you kindly. What an odd way to say that. Peace be with y'all. And then he's just gonna walk out.
And also with you.
Whoa, 2 different generations of Catholicism.
crazy.
Just came
Some
in.
of us have been to mass in the past 5 years. That's me. Sorry,
actually-
I'm gonna show this clip to my mom. Just that. She's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, sorry. Southern Baptist, we don't really do that.
We changed the books, and I was there. Anyways,
As
we
he
treat our
walks-
neighbors.
As he walks towards the door, Percival's gonna kind of yell after him. Actually, Percival's gonna kind of walk up behind him and tap him on the shoulder and just be like, just one quick last thing. You know you're stuck in a time loop, right?
So, as you say that, suddenly there's like a veil that comes over you. And you hear yourself in your head say, you know you're stuck in a time loop, right? But you say, you know you're stuck. And the words are kind of lost in the ether. And as you do, suddenly, a voice fills your head. And then you're back. And suddenly he goes, I'm sorry. I have to be going now. And he turns blank. And he turns on a dime and walks out of the door.
I think I have to be going too.
I know we don't hear what's in his head. What do we see when he tries to say that sentence? Or what do we hear, I guess? Do we hear his voice kind of be like, you know your story, or do we hear the full sentence?
Oh, you absolutely hear the... It's as if, like, something temporal is being disturbed.
Ooh, no. I'll write that down.
Kaia's
Percival's kind of gonna look back and just be like,
No, yeah. No.
You heard the voice too? Oh,
The what?
No.
The what?
No. Didn't hear a voice. That's not what we heard.
okay.
The what?
Oh, no.
Your voice? What do you mean, the voice?
No, the one that...
No. No.
You guys didn't hear a voice that said, don't tell? Like, okay. Feeling super sane right now. Full disclosure, I did also hear a voice that was very similar to those whispering tunes we heard that was basically telling me to shut the fuck up.
If one more of you starts having visions, I swear.
Oh, I didn't see anything. No, that was purely auditory. I'm not that level yet.
I'm just wondering, is it safe for us to be here? Like, should we try to get the fuck out, or do we like?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I'm scared. I'm very scared.
The people who have been having strange dreams, that's who again? Who has seen the scary death lady?
And Madge. And then...
And Kaia.
Maybe
I kind of
Kaia.
had...
It's unclear whether I accidentally did that to her or if I dream bonded us.
It's a concerning amount of us.
It is about half of us.
Okay.
2.5, I'd say.
So only Percival heard the... Okay, let's see if we can
And it
do
was
this
when
a
you
different
tried
way.
to talk to...
The people who saw the lady, was there any sort of whispering at any point in these visions or dreams?
Not in mine.
Mine involved a lot of screaming.
Well, we all heard the whisper in the desert.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they're the same by the transitive property now.
I see.
Since Percival hasn't had the dream or the vision. Because Kaylin did mention that there seem to be things out here that whether they're deep underground or somewhere that have an influence out here in the desert.
I'm gonna see if I recognize the voice. I'm gonna stand up and go, I can't believe we're back in time. That's crazy. And see if I hear anything.
As you do that, the same temporal effect happens to you. You say, I can't believe that we're back. And you hear in your head,
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Do I recognize that voice at all or no?
you have never heard that voice before in your life.
Oh,
It
just called me a bad guest, and I had bad manners. It told me don't speak again. I think we need to, pardon my French, get the fuck out of here, please.
I know.
We have France here. Oh, we do. We have champagne. I forgot.
I agree with Madge. There's possibly Lieutenant Stark here. That is already bad news. We're in an anti-magic place, and now we're back in time with a voice that won't let us tell people that they're...
But are we really back in time? Like, I kind of want to... I guess I said it. I don't know if I hear a voice.
I would say
Is it said amongst us? Does it still happen? Like, I feel like my voice was low.
It notably does not if you're trying to be quiet.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, I was not being quiet.
Well, in that case, Kaia, as you say back in it once again, and you get in your head.
Okay, maybe seeing that shiver run down your spine, maybe from now on we should say the phrase "go into the party," or something else, like use a euphemism, so we're not actually saying it out loud.
Zero just said it and was fine.
Yeah, but just to be safe, in case we think we're being quiet, but we're not.
I speak sort of in a softer tone than you do, Kaia, just at our resting. And mine, I think, could probably only be heard by these people, but yours was heard by, I would say, half the bar. So maybe it's a matter of denizens of this time, back place.
This party,
Yes,
one might say.
That's it.
Okay, my point is that if I try really, really hard to be quiet. Do we really know if people are or are these people even real?
Podcasts are a visual medium.
We could find out pretty quickly. I just put my thumbs backwards.
I think let's assume that they're not all crazy. Like Norx mentioned to us, the clothes are old fashioned, and Percival mentioned that the architecture is older fashioned. Like, I think it's not just in their head. I'm with Madge. There's 101 dangerous things here. And I think we should... I know we already have plans with the friar to leave tomorrow morning, but I'd be interested in maybe trying to leave now and see if we're stuck.
Okay. Kaia's gonna get up and I'm gonna walk out the door.
We're just going. Okay, I guess.
Kaia's stressing me out.
Do we
Madge
have
just like visibly sweating.
Do we have a plan to get past the guards at the gate? Because they probably have the same orders that we have, that we're not supposed to go nowhere.
We forgot our costumes. Aren't we performing?
I'm sick.
I mean,
Kaia,
if we can find
you
a
gotta
place
get
to
a grip.
change between Zero and I, we may have enough disguises.
I probably
It's
have some
just
disguises
a matter
too.
of being convincing enough.
Either that or we could wait. I mean, I'm with Madge. I completely agree. I don't want to understate how freaky this is. We're not actively dying, like second by second. I don't feel anything happening. We could wait for Julia and say maybe we've changed our mind and we'd like to leave, or say, or even meet with Samuel and just be like, we're not good performers for you, sorry, and ask to leave. Because Julia is, I think, the only reason why the guards would stop us. I don't think this town is on lockdown, but Julia has been like, stay here. So if we just wait for her, we could get out easy-ish.
I don't think. I don't think there's going to be any problem with us leaving. It's more of we need a reason to be here if we want to stick around. So, I think they would let us leave.
Because let's do just an exercise. The thing we're after here can't be here, right? We're the condenser and the vial and the rock aren't going to be in this place for another 19 years and days. So there's no reason to be here, right?
Unless Silas can also come back in time
and hide here.
Yeah.
But
that could be a possibility.
But they've never seen
Madge,
someone
you
who
are
looks
so
like
smart.
Silas has never been seen here before. At least by
God, my brain hurts.
like the main town guard or the guys who man the gate.
But if there's a way to get through whatever this spell or
Oh, that's true,
thing
because
is,
if it is a
then
loop, it would
Ironhook
reset
Crossing
every day.
Wherever Ironhook Crossing is in our time must be in the same physical space.
They wouldn't remember visitors because it would reset.
It's very dangerous, but I am a naturally curious person. If we waited, we could see if this is a loop or if it's 19 days back and time moves forward 19 days back.
What if it's a loop because something bad happens?
Yeah, the only hesitation I would have about that, or even trying to wait till tomorrow to have the father escort us out. I'm just, what happens if we're here when it resets? If it is a loop, if it's the same day over and over again, are we stuck
And
then?
with that, suddenly bursting through the door is the hulking form of High Marshal Julia Cade. I have talked to the governor. He will see you now, although he is very busy and he says he doesn't have much time, but he wants to see you in the flesh. He wants to see if he got what he ordered. Follow me. And she leads you through the town square, if you'll follow.
Given what she just said,
I don't know if I don't think we have a choice. I think we need to be very careful.
We follow. Kaia kind of coughs a little bit.
Stop this.
This
isn't going to work.
Given what she just said and the fact that we were in fact not hired, so either someone else is still on the way and hasn't shown up yet, or this is one of those rich people that if someone says they were hired to perform at their party and they weren't, they would just be like, oh, my people probably did that. Come here. Because I've definitely encountered some of those in the Guildlands. Like, based on what we've heard about the governor and the fact that he calls himself a governor and this weird situation where he seems to be expecting us or someone. Could I do some sort of like insight check maybe to be like, oh, is this just some stupid rich guy we're going to meet? Or like, are we potentially in trouble?
That's true. Zero and I know that type pretty well.
Well, you can roll an insight check to glean, like, Julia's opinions on him, perhaps, judging by her face. Certainly.
Yeah, I'm not like divining information from the ether, but like with the things I'm given. It's gonna be actually, wait, shit. I didn't get my dice out, so I'm forgetting to roll things at the same time. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, plus 25 insight.
25 insight. You can tell, particularly when she says, like, he insists on doing everything himself, see what he paid for, those things. You can see that this woman is highly annoyed with this man, and has very little respect for him, but is forced to respect him due to station and chain of command.
Amazing.
We follow. As we walk, Zero would just pipe up because Zero's ready to run his con. Hi, Marshal. What honorific is this Samuel gentleman? We're new and we don't mean to offend.
His technical title is interim governor.
Interim?
But he likes to go by, he has a different creative name every day. I cannot keep track of them.
What happened to the other governor?
Oh, it is not, it is less interim in that he is filling a gap and more, what is the word? Provisional? Provisional.
Provisional. I see. He's sort of being tested?
He's being tested, yes.
I see. Interesting.
Although you will see when you meet him. I would not advise to call him anything other than what he asks to be called in the moment.
Zero's nodding as he's like putting clown white on. He's like, no, that sounds good. Got it. Like it's fully like doing a full thing.
I'm just gonna stare at Zero as I just look like my normal self.
As you wander down this street, this seems to be a very, very main street in this town. It is packed with festival goers, and every single you see no houses on this street, but all businesses. You see businesses like the Brass Line Exchange, Ledger and Lash's Lenders, Iron Armorers. High in the sky to the south, you see a cascading metallic structure that seems to be a much grander version of the sky docks that you are used to. Kaia, a place to dock hovercraft and other flying ships. She goes, I am not much of an entertainer myself, but I suppose if this is your first time, a brief tour. This is called the Ledger Spoke. We are heading towards what is now called the Virtuosic Spoke. That is where you will find the governor's office and other more artistic places. And this, as she rounds a corner, is called the Red Circle. You come to a massive town-like circle with a large sundial in the middle that is beamed on about 11 a.m., I should say, in the morning. This is one of the many, many monuments to himself that Governor Kilbrand has installed. And as you make the right into the Virtuosic Spoke, essentially there are 4 different spokes spoking off of this one circle. as you turn right into this spoke, it is suddenly transformed from this place that looks like metal and wood, like old mining town, but like on steroids and very, what's the word? Like lots of commerce. Suddenly you are transported back to a time of grandeur. Everything structure in this spoke is built out of either marble or granite or some kind of ornate stone. It is the most ostentatious thing you have ever seen. In fact, the unyielding sun blinds you off of some of these buildings. They are so shimmery.
Is the sundial still in front of us?
It's behind you now.
It's behind us. Percival would have paused. It probably wouldn't have taken very long, but can I do a check to see, based off of the height of the sun, if it is the correct season?
Oh, what an interesting question. Yeah.
What kind of check would that be? Sun.
Nature.
Oh, nature. Oh,
there's a skill for that.
That's a 14.
A 14? Everything seems in order to you. Well, I mean, if it's gonna be 11 a.m. in the desert, the sun seems about in the right spot. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, nothing real there to report with the 14. But anyway, as y'all trot along, you come to these two buildings directly across from each other. One has one is a great gray building built up out of like granite with columns on either side. That looks more like a governmental building. And directly across the street is a white marble structure with multiple columns called Kilibran's Red Sun Theater. And there's a banner hanging from it that says, Grand Opening Tonight. And with that, you turn left and head into the government building, not the theater. All right. Just follow me and try not to break anything. People on this side of town, they are a bit touchy about things. You understand. And she walks you up this mass marble staircase. You see a bunch of people, some of whom are in red cloaks, but some people haven't bothered to put on the red cloak. Just futzing about with papers and running about like people with their heads cut off trying to get things done. And as she leads you up this grand staircase, suddenly you are at this big wooden door, which she pounds on. Doof. I have the guests. And suddenly the door creaks open and a young, tanned, bespectacled man with dark hair and these darker rimmed glasses, holding a clipboard, sort of undoes his glasses and looks down and up at you all. These are the performers. He's really quite busy. I'll give him.
Are those my performers?
Yes, they're here.
Send them in.
The governor will see you now. And suddenly he just opens the door and you are brought into the most ostentatious office you have ever seen. There are posters everywhere with the Kilibrand name on it. Posters for various performances or various art showings or galleries. There are statues of all different kinds, most of them naked, all in various posing. His desk is just alight with paperweights and various things, not so much papers on it. And sitting at that desk with his feet up is a man of about, I want to say 41, with a very, very slender, very, very fair, bright blue eyes. and these sort of hard, like chiseled features that seems like he's constantly mewing. And as he looks up at you. Oh, darling. Oh, these.
Kaia looks around. What's happening? Shit's happening.
Oh, no. And who are you?
Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are.
I know it is.
Oh, you are a delight. We are the traveling troubadours. We heard that you were in need of some entertainment.
My. And see, someone told me that scattering flyers via airship wouldn't work in the desert. And he shoots a look at the assistant. Anything you say. Well, so what can you do for a good old Governor Killibrand?
It'd be a shorter list to say what we can't do. I mean, within the constraints of course, the laws of this town, we're still very capable performers. We have some strong women. We have some performers like myself, some beast tamers. We have some jugglers, some acrobats, some knife throwers, singers, dancers. What do you need?
I'm just looking around for all of these people that Zero is talking about.
I start pointing at strong women. I do obviously point to our strong women. And then as the list goes on, it's sort of like misdirection of me being like, this. I just keep gesturing, like some people get gestured at twice. Some people I gestured on like a lamp.
There's a look that passes Twig's face as he realizes he can do maybe half of the things on the list and he's getting a little work.
Well... that is quite a few things. Let me tell you what I'm really looking for. And he reaches under his desk and he pulls out a diorama of the stage with these massive sets that look to be Zero. Well, what he pulls out is this sort of like massive, what looks like a diorama of it looks like the state building in Iridian. It seems like he's recreated the exterior of like Iridian itself, and he says, tonight is a drama. We will be telling the story live in vivid color, baby. We'll be telling the story of the Guildlands. Tonight, we're gonna honor those who came before us and built the great nation that we're working towards building under our great leader, who has given us these opportunities. So what I need to add, we've already got the story, we've already got the actors, but I need some pizzazz. I need stunts. I need action. I need people flying through the air. You think you could do that?
Yes, I do. I, in fact, know that I can, and it would be an honor to follow such a visionary, such an admirer of Iridian and the Guildlands and the future to come. I'm a Guildlands brat myself.
Well,
a few of us are.
I could tell that just by looking at you. You've got the face, and he stands up and sort of starts like pawing at your clowned cheek, just like pinching your clown cheek. You've got the puss of an Iridian, man, even under that cheap makeup. And he wipes it like face.
Like
Patrick. Like
sourpuss.
Yeah.
Sorry,
My
sorry.
God.
What else would you expect from the love child of Paul Lind and Jeff Goldblum?
I'm like, are we in the producers right now? Is this Roger Elizabeth Debris? Like, what is going on? What is this reference?
I wrote down Big Gay Al, if that... Yeah.
This whole time, Percival is like there's a sense of familiarity, but Percival doesn't like him for some reason.
That's weird. I wonder
Flying too
why.
close to the sun.
That feeling we all had when our characters met Percival.
I just need you all to know that one of you actually did say one of the character references I wrote down in
Please
my
be
notes,
me.
but I won't tell
Please
you
be
who
me.
it is.
That's downtime material.
Anyway,
I know what it is.
So, what do you say? What do you say? You think you can pull off something nice and big, a big old stunt for old Sammy?
Look, I'll tell you, we can do stunts, but our more fantastical ones would require a little bit of law breaking.
Oh, I get your outnuendo. You're talking about the old arcanonical phenomenon, the old magical mischief, the old Paul, what's another word? Arcane atrophy? I don't care. Arcane atrophy, let's go with that. You're talking about magic, right, kid?
Yeah, you slip a little cantrip into what you're doing, and suddenly it looks a lot flashier.
Did I hear something about a cantrip? And suddenly, walking in from the door with Julia Cade is a hulking man in a long black cloak, wearing this like feathered black uniform. Boosh, doosh, doosh. And as you turn, he says, "Why, Lieutenant Stark, we were just discussing the hypotheticals of these awful, awful, awful arcane wizards that are just across the way at Thomforge. Something must be done about them."
Yes, wizards are the worst.
I was simply saying that our skills rival those of cantrips. That's all.
Wizards are the worst.
Agreed. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. Lieutenant Stark of the Black Inquest.
Do I recognize this man at all?
Same.
Even like adding gray hair and wrinkles to his face, that kind of
Roll
like
me a... I am going to say history.
beautiful.
Turd.
Ooh.
15. Rolled poopy.
18?
21.
Hell yeah.
I'll give you all this then. This is definitively not the Lieutenant Stark that you know. But my God, is there a resemblance that's almost, with a 21, certainly familial. This is like... But what's interesting is it appears to be like his brother or something. They look to be around the same age or maybe a couple years older than the Lieutenant Stark that you know. Well,
Interesting.
you are. In the motherland, it is customary to give your name when given a name.
I'm Stick.
Stick.
It's not very ornate, but it is my name.
No doubt. I like it. I think it's got a certain air. Shut up. Yes, sir. And the rest of you? Identify yourself. I've been told that you're new in town.
Yes, we are new in town. I'm Percival Wynnemark. It's great to meet you.
I'm going to roll a roll.
I don't like that.
Well, your family is famous in the Guildlands. Militarily.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'll get us in trouble, so I don't have to. Great.
Wynnemark.
Yes.
And tell me, son, are those the same Wynnemarks that laid siege to our city for 12 days?
Yes, but I've been outcast since I was a kid. They wouldn't let an actor in the family, would they?
Interesting. Make a deception check.
Can I give the help action by saying, yeah, he actually defected to the Guildlands. That's where I met him.
That's 20!
Interesting. A defector. Well, now you've really done it, Killibrand. You've people from all three of the nations here. I'm already keeping an eye on that damned friar. I suppose I'll have to keep an eye on the defector here. But if what you're saying is true, it is good to know that even people from your country can see the light.
Oh, of course, and you'll find it difficult to keep your eyes off of me. Trust me. Percival's gonna wink at him.
Stop that, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yes.
I'm Calvin Wainwright. I am the leader of this troop.
Calvin Wainwright. It's not related to the Cinderholt Wainwrights, are you?
No, not that I know of. My family was farmers.
Damn. Good family. Pity. Well, and the rest of you, speak. I don't have all day. I have other things to do.
Oh, I'm Madge Smalls.
Madge Smalls? Where do you hail from?
Ambergris, man.
Another Sanctomarin?
Yes.
Tell me. I'm already confused enough. Which one of those paltry gods do you serve?
Oh, I just mind my own business. With me and my grandma, we just kind of roll around in the swamp together. Mm-hmm.
Your country is fascinating, at the very least.
Have you been?
I don't need to answer your questions. You need to answer mine.
Yes, ma'am, sir.
That'll be quite enough, Madge Smalls. I will keep my eye on you. Same as the Wynnemark.
Uh-huh.
Now, who are you? Looking at you, Alden. Wait, what are you right now?
So, I look like
Silas. It's Ed Silas.
Yeah, I look like Silas right now.
Oh, you look like Silas.
Yeah. So I'm acting aloof at the moment, just looking at my nails, pretending to be vain, almost acting like Alden, and we'll go, oh, who, me? And I will put out my hand and say, Vaeloris Ambergris, you can call me Artie, nice to meet you. I am impersonating my cousin, who is older than I am, so technically the age should match up a little bit.
An Ambergris. Interesting. Well, it's good to know that one of your family is with them. Gives me some comfort.
I try to keep him in line.
Certainly. But you said you're the leader. Mr. Wainwright, was it?
You can just call me Calvin.
Mr. Wainwright.
Yes, I am. But money talks, and my friend here has quite a good bit of coin and talent. So he joined us.
He knows much more about the business. I mean, I keep him on the straight and narrow, if you know what I mean. Talking Guildland standards.
I certainly do. Very good. Lastly, you. What's your name? Where do you hail from?
Oh, me. Sorry. I almost dropped my book. Shaylee's just as flustered. I'm Maya Vaeloris.
Oh, I don't get paid enough to keep a straight face. Make a deception check. I was letting the rest of y'all ride that nat 20.
Damn it!
Of course, it's the three that don't know what they're doing. You attracting all the attention while me and Zero and Alden were able to slip through.
It's not bad. I just don't have a good plus to my deception, but I rolled fairly well. That would be a 16.
A 16.
I only have a +1, but I rolled pretty well.
Maya Vaeloris. What sort of a name is that? Where do you hail from?
The Arcane Dominion. The outskirts of it.
Things are worse here than I thought. And are you too a defector?
I don't know what that means, so probably not.
Look, most of our group doesn't really have any allegiance to country or homeland, all right? We travel around.
We're a traveling circus of sorts.
Not me. I got plenty of allegiance.
Yeah. Your coin, yeah, we get it, but...
Well, suffice to say, I'll be corroborating all of your stories. And I'll check up with you tomorrow in the morning. In the meantime, my agents will be keeping an eye on you, as they do all newcomers. And for you, interim governor, we've talked about this. I have a couple new ideas. Let me hit you with this one. What do you think of creative director of the future vision of the desert? Interim governor. It might interest you, and perhaps you, High Marshal Cade, to know that your worst fears have come true. It wasn't just a rumor. Supposedly, Odie Ashton has been spotted within the gates. You're sure of this? Odie Ashton's, he's here. Well, who told you that? Very reliable sources. 4. Just spotted. 20 minutes ago. I came and told you. As soon as I knew. Well, that certainly is a problem. I will leave you to deal with this, as you've requested, High Marshal Cade. But know this. Fail, and my agents will be forced to take over. And this will not look good in the eyes of the Supreme Leader. That will be all. Have a good day.
Quick question
Wainwright.
before he leaves the room. First, Odie Ashton. Have I ever heard that name?
Make a history check.
Yeah.
Not a low DC.
18.
18 is interesting. That name rings a bell. when reading about the Outlands, the where it comes from you can't place.
Cool.
But you've certainly read about him.
If I can't place it, then before he leaves the room, I think I will ask, Lieutenant, quick question, just, in an effort to be a useful set of eyes, which I have been told I have. This Odiastian, do you have a description just in case we see someone like that?
He stops and turns. He's a vile outlaw. You'll know him by his torn coveralls and the scar above his eye. You'll know him by those dark gray eyes that supposedly pierce the soul before he puts a bullet in your head. You'll know Odiastian if you see him skulking about in the shadows.
Bro, just kiss him already. Holy shit.
Does Patrick or Twig say that?
Yeah, that's fair.
That was Patrick. Sorry.
That was
Twig.
I don't know why, but I'm deeply angry right now.
That's quite the description. I'm sure we won't miss him if we happen to cross him.
Good. I'll tell you what. If you want to earn my trust, help them. They seem medium competent, he says, eyeing High Marshal Cade. To incompetent, he says, staring down at the governor, who just shrugs. Catch Odiastian and you'll have my trust and my respect. Not that I care if this festival goes off without a hitch. Just that the transfer of power is completed. Good day to you. And he walks out.
I'll just wink at him.
That guy had a stick up his ass.
Zero just pans across the group with that
Oh,
stickers.
honey, he has a whole
so
damn
sorry.
tree.
I'm sorry, Zero.
Later, it's... So,
What?
Kaia. Something just... It's not actually... Don't put the sound effect over it. There's just the glimmer of that, like, deep-voiced scary magic. Governor, High Marshal, it seems you're in need of quite a bit of help, and you're quite lucky that the traveling troubadours are jacks of many trades. We'd be happy to help with your performance, of course, and if you have more information on this Odie, we are a variety of sellswords, as it were.
I do not need sellswords to help me. Now, Julia. Let's hear them out. After all, it's only Ashton. But Governor, I assure you my officers can handle it. I know, and I'm sure that they can, but, with those black inquest guys rolling around. Okay, listen, folks. Odiastian is, the meanest-souled outlaw out here in the Outlands, if you can believe it. And, he's been skulking out, scoping out our town for quite some time now. After all, it would be the biggest score ever to rob the iron coffers. Or rob anyone from here. This probably is the highest concentration of wealth in the entire Outlands. Not to mention, we have a fabulous architectural design. But, you see, he's been casing our town, supposedly, so the rumor goes. I don't believe it. And he's probably not even around. But if you could go around and check, supposedly he has found a way in through our impenetrable walls, which, what's the point of an impenetrable wall if you keep penetrating it? But, So, yeah, do you have combat skills or detective skills, like Burlock
Yes,
Holmes?
and yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
We'll take care of it, or try our best to work in conjunction with the very capable High Marshal and her entourage. Question for you. We, of course, can do as you asked to add some pizzazz safely and, of course, non-magically to the show. But the higher-end equipment is with our caravan outside of town. Would we be able to go and fetch that?
Oh, that's more than fine with me. I don't know how, who, Lieutenant Tree Up his ass will feel about that, but,
Well, if it would help appease him, I do have some training in, testing security systems and, the fortifications of, dwellings and cities. So while we're outside, we could do a perimeter and try and see, how the impermeable was permeated.
well, now, I like the way that you think, Mr. What was it, Ambergris?
Oh, Ambergris, baby.
Oh, I love that. Ambergris. Oh, I love your accent. It just drips.
Just like Ambergris. You're getting it.
Well, this has been just too fun. I'm sure that we can discuss payment after a successful performance, unless you'd like to do half before, half after, that sort of thing.
Zero.
Oh, well, I'm certainly a man of my word, and you will have your payment immediately after the performance.
Sounds typical.
Classic.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dirty 20. I know my union rules.
So, he seems earnest about paying you. But as he says it, there is the briefest little twitch of a vein. It doesn't seem like he doesn't want to pay you. But it also doesn't seem like he's telling you everything.
Interesting.
Well now, if you are turned bounty hunters, we had best split our resources, as it were. You are already familiar with the Ledger Spoke and the Virtuosic Spoke, so you will take those two. I will take the Resolute. And the Banner Spoke, because I know the names of the spokes.
Of course. Would you like us to go fetch our materials from the caravan outside of town now, just so we're ready for the performance in the evening?
Oh, well,
and then we can do a search?
Certainly, go. And in fact, Julia, go with them. Do a little perimeter check. See if we can't nail down how the heck Howdy Ashton could have gotten in here. Well,
That's a great idea. The more the merrier. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Paul, get my special bottle. And Paul slams the door on you. Good luck. Paul, coming. Slam. So, shall we get to your caravan? You will have to tell me more about your act on the way, as she begins to walk you out.
I step forward, give death glows to everyone, and then we don't have to do it, give a just elaborate lie. That's really well done and achievable.
Well, lovely.
Everyone clapped.
Everyone clapped and cheered, and no one else said any crazy shit.
If there's any check involved, I can give the help action.
No, honestly, no check involved. At this point, y'all have rolled so many deception checks. People just believe you at this point that you are performers. As you cross around the red circle and back into the ledger spoke, she stops at this little side street called Dicker Street and says,
I hardly know her, JP.
It's now been so long since I wrote this, I actually forget why I named it that. I think
Lock
it actually...
the fuck in.
Oh, it's because it means...
We're stuck in a time loop, okay?
It means to barter, okay? That's why I picked it.
19 years ago.
Yeah.
I need you to lock the fuck in.
I'm aware. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
So she turns onto an unnamed street, and she says, this is why we can't have nice things. She says, if we're going to do a security sweep, would you mind if I brought Oliver? Not because I am fond of him, but because he is quite useful in those moments.
I believe we've heard of Oliver. He's an inventor.
You met him this morning.
Oh, yes, we did. So sorry. We've met so many people since we've been here. It's been crazy. We've been out in the desert. There's nobody.
Sorry, that really got me. Yes, I suppose there would not be many people in the desert. Good. This will only take a moment, and she leads you to this little slanted ramshackle sort of building with a slanted roof and a lot of like various metal pipes with smoke coming out of them. And suddenly you hear, boom, a little explosion inside. Oh, damn it! Oliver! Just a moment. And he opens the door. Oh, Julia! What's happening? I am taking our guests. You remember them from this morning? Oh, yeah, hello. I am taking them to do an inspection of the security system of the outside. He's infiltrated. You really mean it? You mean to tell me that he's gotten through the wall? Indeed. Would you like to come do that thing that you do? Well, certainly. Certainly, we must help. Onwards. And they lead you to the edge of town, where suddenly Julia calls up, open the gates, and they crank open, and you can see the desert out in front of you. Open desert. Seems like anyone could exit. Well, this way.
All right.
And you begin walking out into the desert.
Do you want to get our things first, or just or do the sweep first?
Well, let's just get to your caravan. Get it over with. Where is it?
Wonderful. Straight this way. And I want to try and go directly back the way we came, like towards the edge of the dead lake where we buried the body.
Okay. So.
Oh, but on the way, do we notice, if we get to that point, unless something happens before then, I would like to keep an eye out for the sand skiff that we uncovered that had the journal in it. Because that was, I believe, inside the invisibility field.
And also inside our timeline, right?
Yeah, technically.
I think that's on the outside.
No, it was on the inside.
Wait, it was on the inside? Okay, that's wrong.
So, as you wander your way through the desert, the wind picking up, kicking sand into your face, you begin to hear them again. as you walk towards that skiff, you do in fact find supposedly Father Brian's just uncovered skiff. Says, is this it?
No, this is just one we saw along the way. I was just using it as out in the desert, you gotta have, like postmarks so you know where you've been, because it all looks the same. So from here, and then I'll just kind of act like I'm triangulating our position, even though we've been walking in the same direction the whole time.
Wait a moment. You came from this direction. Fully. Not from the south, from Riverfall.
No, we came from this way, yeah. Why?
And not through the canyon.
No.
Well, that leads me to two questions. One, what is a group of performers doing out that way in unsettled territory? And two, how did you survive?
Well, first question. Us artist types, sometimes we got to reconnect with nature to get in touch with ourselves, figure out the missing piece of our new act, all of that. Maybe do.
We also got lost a couple times.
Yeah.
You got lost in that direction.
Yeah, we made it out though, through the power of friendship.
We're tough.
And
Through
we
the
have
power of
blades.
friendship. I would trust the blades more. Well, I must say that's quite impressive that you managed to survive out there. No one's ever been out that way. You're like pioneers, uncharted territory.
From what we know, Duskrith was founded like 17 years ago or something, right?
Correct.
Duskrith hasn't been founded. Great. We keep on keeping on. I above table, or maybe at some point if we were alone, we would have discussed this. Zero wants, I think Norx has the same idea. I want to get to that psychic barrier and see if something happens.
So, as you approach that barrier, you're not even there yet. Suddenly, that voice picks up in all of your heads. And suddenly you watch as Oliver and Julia's eyes go blank. Well, I think I'll be going now. They think I'll be going now. And they turn around and they begin walking trance-like back towards Ironhook.
See y'all later.
So here's a question. As they walk back, what happens if we kill these people? And we stop whatever's going to happen from happening?
Kill what people? The people that are currently walking away from us?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. Just the people that are going to make whatever happened tonight happen. I mean, it's very... I heard that voice too, right? We all heard that voice. Okay, yeah.
If it's a loop, which it feels like it is.
I didn't like that voice.
It's too coincidental that it's this important day that we've arrived on. I think it has something to do with Unity Day.
I know I've lived a pretty privileged life because of my adoption. So tell me if I'm thinking out of turn, but this day already happened 19 years ago, and this really doesn't have anything to do with us. So if we can get out of here, the getting rid of this so no one else gets stuck here may be a worm for a much bigger fish. That's just me. I could be thinking wrong.
I agree. I'd like to try the boundary.
It seems like a lot of trouble. Sure. Is there any reason we'd need to be... We're supposed to go to Ironwood Crossing, right? Like, that's the whole reason we set out this way?
I'm starting to wonder if they just say the hideout is here and it may be a little further. Because either they are able to
those
come...
guys go in and we haven't seen them.
Yeah, but at the same time, if there's a way out, they're either hiding here and are able to stay even within the loop without anything happening and leave freely, or they're just coming in here to escape us and went out the other side or somewhere else.
Also, yeah, because there's like a city. Well, we saw some semblance of a potential city further past. So that could actually be it.
Because at the same time, I know there was a little bit of back and forth with, me being afraid and running back. But as far as like a timeline of that battle ending and us getting to the door, we would have... Even being farther behind them, we probably would have seen if those giant doors were open to let people in, like from a distance, right?
Well, if you'll recall, I believe you did. I believe you saw them, like, as you passed the precipice, you saw them closing.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
You got there just in time to see them close.
Okay. The plot thickens.
Can I insight check Twig?
If you want.
Twig's a doppelganger.
No. I just think Zero is intrigued that Twig seems hesitant to leave this alone. And Zero sees this as like, not our monkeys, not our circus.
You could probably just ask him.
Twig is Odie Ashton.
In that case, instead, I think
Twig is Odie Ashton.
As we're walking, that's probably better. But I do want to... I would just like pull him to the back of the clump as we're still walking towards the barrier and be like, what,
Yo.
You want to stay?
It's not I want to stay. No, that place sucks. But, like, the kids sent us there, yeah?
I mean, kind of. They sent us to the future version of it.
Right. How do we get there? What do we, like, I just don't know what to do.
As you post that question, suddenly the wind kicks up a little more. Enough to just grab your attention briefly out of your periphery. You all turn around to see that something has appeared there that wasn't there before, just behind you. A wolf with long, sandy, brown fur and large, black eyes that seem dilated, staring at you, breathing simply, just looking.
Is this mine? Does this look like mine?
It looks similar to yours, but it is distinctly not Casper.
What?
There's a dog.
And that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off for today.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I have to talk to the dog. I have to write that down.
Whoa.
Thank you, everyone, so much for listening and watching. We want to shout out, as always, our incredible artists of the show, logo designed by @RealSimonBouye and character designed by Jules_in_the_rain. We could not do what we do without them, and we thank them so much. If you're enjoying the show, please give us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really helps us in the algorithm. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and that notification bell so that you can listen to new episodes as soon as they come out. And if you want early access and bonus content like our downtime episodes, where we talk about each episode in depth and give you the behind-the-scenes scoop. Head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/rollcallproductions and become a patron today. Last but certainly not least, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all the social medias at Roll Call Pod, and just tell us how much you are loving the show. It means the world to us. Thank you all so much. And remember, you don't want to adopt that wolf. I promise.
Yeah,
Good night,
you do.
everybody.
Yeah.
I can fix him.